Good afternoon and welcome to the second session of our March Lunch and Learn series. These engaging sessions are proudly presented by Community Futures Entre-Corp, which is dedicated to serving Medicine Hat and area, and Community Futures Chinook serving the Taber, Brooks, and Warner regions. My name is Grace Evans, and I'm the Digital Service Squad team member for Community Futures Chinook and Entre-Corp. As a Digital Service Squad team member, I provide small businesses with free support for online marketing, website development, social media, and more. Thank you for everyone joining me today for our Lunch and Learn session on elevating time management with CRM. This session will be recorded and available post-event on YouTube, so please feel free to ask questions in the chat and the Q&A section as the presentation goes on, and I'll be happy to answer them at the end of the presentation. What is CRM? So C, customer, R, relationship, M, management. So contrary to popular belief, customer relationship management is not just software, but a business tool for managing customers, including leads, prospects, vendors, colleagues, and partnerships. As a small business owner, you might initially consider CRM system as being beyond the scope of your operation. However, regardless of your business size, implementing a CRM system offers numerous key advantages. At the heart of the word CRM lies the word relationship, so emphasizing on the primary objective of fostering personalized and meaningful connections with current and prospective customers. So right at the heart of the word is exactly what a CRM system does, relationship management. So having a CRM system is not only just a piece of software for you to use, but a tool for managing and enhancing your relationship with your customer. Centralizing communication. The rise of digital technology has given customers a variety of channels to interact with businesses with. So these channels include email, phone, website forms, and social media, among others. Handling these channels separately can result in inefficiencies and inconsistencies in the response and missed opportunities. This is where CRM is a solution and can help you with your communication. Having a CRM enables businesses to respond promptly and accurately to customer inquiries, delivering a seamless and personalized experience across all communication channels. So having a CRM is kind of like the hub of all of these different communication channels. So it's having a place where you record and can respond directly from as well, all in one place. So especially nice if you have different people running your website than who are answering your phones for your business. You can know when your business is interacting with that customer versus dealing with separate employee interactions and trying to have them kind of come back to you and relay the message on. It's all in one place. So that is number one key point of CRM and how it can help you save time, because by centralizing the communication channels of your business, you're saving time by, oh, well, I got this email and I got this phone call, and maybe they're about the same thing. So having that centralized communication through CRM is really helpful at helping you save time based on you have everything in one place, and that will help you mitigate the he said, she said kind of mumble jumble that you can get of having multiple different channels in which you're interacting with your customers. So there are three main types of CRM systems. So it's important to note that not all CRMs will have the same features. So you need to figure out what your non-negotiables are when you're shopping for a CRM. There are three main types / uses of CRM: operational, analytical, and collaborative. So first one we're going to talk about is operational. So the operational CRM's primary goal is to enhance the efficiency of customer-facing operations. So sales automations, marketing automations, service automations. So think of a mechanic. So a mechanic would be a great example of someone who probably uses an operational operational CRM, being that their CRM brings in their customer contact information and brings it into one place. So you also know from your sales automation what parts you sold them, how many times they've visited you, and then not only that, from your CRM, you have all that information on that one client that you did service on their vehicle and stuff like that. So when they come back to you and say, oh, this is still wrong with my car, or maybe have a complaint about your service, you can go back into your CRM and see notes based on their last service. You can also tailor marketing preferences to that client. So this is great from an operational CRM. That mechanic is able to then send out marketing emails that says, your next oil change is due, time for a tire rotation. You can personalize and make preferences based on what you know about that client through your CRM, and you can tailor your marketing then to specifically to your clients, saving you time in research and stuff. The CRM does all your research and your data collection for you. So that is another great example of how it saves you time. Next is analytical CRM. So analytical CRM focuses on analyzing customer data, which helps us understand our customer behaviors and preferences. I'm going to talk about this example later on as well, but analytical CRM could be in terms of like a hairdresser. And so basing your inventory orders based on what kind of product you're using the most. So maybe your clients prefer one shampoo over another, so you're using more of it, and your CRM is calculating your inventory as well. So you can see that they've used more of this shampoo than the other, so you know for your inventory management to order one over the other, because you can tell from customer preference that they prefer this one over the other. And again, it's that centralized communication that really makes CRM worth it, is it's putting all of this into one place. So it also, below you can see there I have data analysis, customer segmentation, and predictive modeling. It kind of then feeds into, again, that marketing portion too, is you can divide your customers into separate segments and then deliver marketing that's more personalized to them. And lastly is collaborative. So collaborative is CRM emphasizes on the communication and collaboration among different organizational departments. So as I mentioned in the beginning, it's that centralized communication point, because you may not have the same person answering your emails, your website inquiries, and your phones. So having a CRM where you're dealing with clients in one spot, you can then see each individual customer inquiry, whether it's an email or a phone call. Having all that logged in one space will make it easier for your team to stay unified and informed across all customer interactions, which is really great for workflow and having happy customers. Because if I say call a business and I talk to one person and then send in an email that's answered by a different person, and then my problem is still not being solved, I'm going to be an angry customer. So having that centralized communication point is really good for keeping your customers happy and making sure as a business you're staying on top of customer inquiries. So I personally think one of the most effective approaches to grasp the utility of CRM and its time-saving benefits is by examining examples across different industries. By exploring how various sectors utilize CRM, as I've already been talking about, we can gain valuable insight into its practical applications. So as I mentioned, my first example is a hair salon. So a hair salon, they typically use CRM for three of the main points that I've put out on the screen. First being appointment scheduling. So especially in this digital age, having an online booking system is great. And CRM allows a lot of businesses to not only have an online booking system, But when people are also booking in person, it streamlines it across one platform. So if a hairdresser has availability and someone books online and then comes and tries and books in at the same time in person, the automations of CRM allows it so there's no crossover, there's no confusion, and it allows hairstylists to book and manage their appointments and their availability a lot more seamlessly. And not only that, the automations that a CRM allows them to send reminders for their appointments. In those reminder emails, you usually say, if you do plan on canceling, make sure you're doing it however many days in advance, or else you're going to be charged. So in the future, it's going to, those automatic responses to appointment scheduling is going to help you save time with dealing with angry clients. So again, back to that CRM relationship. So having those reminders are really good for building relationships with your clients, because if they know that they need 72 hours before they can cancel, they probably are more likely to make that cancellation and be less upset when they do get a charge or something along those lines. Next is client management. So hairstylists manage client information using CRM. This includes contact details, appointment history, preferences, and notes about individual clients. This makes me think of men in general. Typically, men like to have the same haircut every time. So in terms of keeping customers happy and client management, a hairstylist would probably type into her CRM notes after each appointment, so that she can do the same haircut every time and keep that repeat client coming in and keeping them happy. So making notes of what razor blade she used, maybe what hairspray she used or gel or whatever. Especially, like I said, I find probably men are more interested in that repeat and that continuous good service. So having a CRM system where you can put in all those notes and preferences is really important for keeping them happy in the long run. One thing that I like to note about this is that also, like, men in general, just thinking of maybe they're not as picky about having the same hairdresser every time. So if they go to a salon and get another hairdresser, the other hairdresser can go into the CRM and then see, oh, well, they like these preferences and these are the things they like, and then they can more easily duplicate those services. So that's important to note, and again, saves that hairdresser time in the long run instead of trying to figure out what the client wants and then maybe having a disappointed or not happy customer after the service. Lastly, kind of touched on this one in the first one, is CRM systems enable hairstylists to communicate with their clients via email or SMS directly, which is basically just text message from the platform. So in one space, you can send out automatic emails or text messages directly to your client from one place. And again, this goes back to appointment confirmations, reminders, follow-ups, and also promotional material. Next, I want to touch on another service-based businesses. So service-based businesses are great candidates for CRM, having all the information in one spot. Centralized communication, number one thing with CRM. So cleaning services, their main uses of a CRM system is client management. So a CRM system allows cleaning businesses to store and manage client information efficiently, including contact details, service history, and preferences. This helps the business provide a more personalized service and maintain strong relationships with clients. If you know what they want every time, it's going to be better in the long run. Again, in saving you time and trying to figure out maybe if you have an unsatisfied customer, if you have the CRM system where you're tracking your interactions and tracking the different things you're doing with house to house when you're cleaning, having it in one space is going to mitigate the time it takes you to resolve a problem if one is to arise. So performance tracking is another another preference for cleaning services. So the CRM system provides reporting tools that allow businesses to track key performance metrics such as client retention rates, service completion times, and revenue generated. So again, saving you time. You can track the performance of your employees, or maybe how long it's taking you on a job, and maybe things you can be putting in place to maybe cut that time in half, or charge more per hour if you find that it's taking you longer to clean a house. And client to client, that might change. Maybe one client is more high maintenance than the other, so maybe you're adjusting your rates based on time and things like that. So a CRM is a good place to keep all those analytics and to look back on when you are looking to make certain changes in your business. After you're maybe not seeing the results or the revenue that you want, having a CRM is a good touch point for a business to come back to and look at what maybe things they can adjust in terms of their business to save them time and money. So feedback collection. CRM, it can automate the process of collecting feedback from clients. This helps cleaning businesses gather valuable insight, address any concerns promptly, and continuously improve their service. So, of course, you're always wanting to touch back with your clients to know what you can do better and save you time in the long run. So what's great about a CRM system is you can set up automatic emails that are going to go out after you've sent an invoice. There's going to be attached survey or review for every new client. So instead of having to remember to do that, your CRM, you can automate it to do that for you. Of course, feedback is always great when looking at a business in the long term. So being able to get that feedback more streamlined instead of putting out social media posts or things that are asking people to do reviews after the fact, instead just having that automation, it really helps businesses get the feedback that they're looking for. Next, I'm going to talk about a local retail store and how they use CRM. So the last two examples I gave were service-based businesses. However, they are not the only type of business that utilizes CRM. So local retail stores, every retail store I've worked at from high school to now, like clothing stores and pottery painting studios and shoe stores, they all use some sort of CRM. Often the tools are used in various ways, from just knowing what size of shoe your client has each and every time. Being able to track and keep that information over a long time will help you, again, build that relationship with your client. Some of the ways that local retail stores use CRM that you might not be aware of are ways to use CRM are loyalty programs. So CRM enables the implementation of loyalty programs to reward repeat customers and encourage customer retention. The system can track loyalty points, offer discounts or incentive, and send personalized rewards to loyalty customers. So if you have a loyalty program, you're going to want a way to track it. Otherwise, sometimes loyalty programs can get way out of hand, and you end up with people with tons of points or update and maintain your loyalty program in a streamlined and efficient way. So I definitely, if you have a loyalty program for a local store, I would definitely encourage anybody to look into a CRM system to, like I said, maintain, update, keep on top of. Personalized email marketing. I've touched on this a couple times, but CRM system, the store can segment its customers based on factors such as purchase history, like I mentioned, what size of shoes are they wearing, what colors they like based on past products they've bought, demographics, or preferences. So this segmentation allows for target marketing campaigns, personalized promotions, and recommendations tailored to the individual customer. So by having that individual tailored, you're again just enhancing that relationship. You're more likely to push that person to make a sale when you're making tailored suggestions that they feel were just made just for them. And that CRM system helps collect all that data, helps you make those suggestions in a really streamlined way versus trying to maybe collect that data elsewhere, maybe through surveys or just trying to know a person. You know that person, so then you try and do personalized marketing towards them, but maybe it doesn't work. A CRM system is a centralized space where you can gather that data. And lastly, inventory management. CRM systems can integrate with inventory management systems to track product sales, stock levels. This helps your store optimize inventory, identify popular products, and forecast demand more accurately. So you can keep a better eye on your inventory through integrating a CRM system, which will save you time and money in the long run by keeping a closer eye on what you have on stock, what's actually being sold, and maybe things you need to bring in more of that are popular, or something you need to bring in less of that's not as popular. And a CRM system is a centralized tool that will allow you to mitigate that. I'm just going to touch quickly on this is especially good if you're selling products online through a website, because you can link your website to your CRM. So when people are buying stuff from your online store and in your physical store, you're staying at the same level and your inventory is being adjusted and reported in one place, instead of maybe having various different places that you're trying to monitor your inventory. It can get a little messy, and a CRM system allows for you to avoid that. Lastly, I'm going to talk about a real estate agent, just to touch on an agency. Agencies, freelancers, insurance agents, they're all going to use CRM fairly similarly, being that it's basically just a spot where they can track their client interactions and customer details. Like I have written there, real estate agents use CRM as a lead management system. So CRM systems help real estate agents track and manage leads effectively. Agents can capture leads from various sources such as websites, social media, or open houses, and nurture them through the sales pipeline with automatic follow-ups and reminders. Property management. So CRMs not only let you harbor that lead, but property management CRM systems enable real estate agents to keep track of property listings, including details such as property specifications, photos, pricing, and availability. This ensures agents have up-to-date information to share with their clients. Also, having it in one spot has it ready to use when customers and clients are asking you questions, saving you time from researching or digging around trying to find information. It'll help you streamline the process by having it in one place you can trust that you know it's there. Lastly, transaction management. So CRM systems can streamline transaction management by tracking key milestones in the buying and selling process, such as offers of acceptance, inspections, financing, and closing. This helps an agent stay organized and ensures a smooth transition for the client. A client relationship is another, I have stressed it a million times through this session. Client management and client relationship are the number one goal of having a CRM system. When it comes to selecting a CRM app for your small business, the options can be overwhelming. Below, I have listed some popular choices displayed on my screen. However, do not hesitate to explore different options, take advantage of free trials, and consider industry-specific CRM systems that may align better with your business's requirement. This being said, hairdressers, their Vargo is a great example of a CRM system that is tailored specifically to a specific industry, such as salons and hairdressers. While providing a comprehensive tutorial on the inner workings of each CRM system would be ideal, the extensive capabilities make it challenging to cover everything. Nonetheless, I trust that the session serves as a valuable introduction to the fundamental functions of CRM and demonstrates how it can assist you in managing your time more effectively. Thank you to everyone who took the time to join me today to learn more about CRM and how it can help you save time.